Hello, my name is Makena. I work here at Flos, the Place in the Park, and I'm the Communities Manager here. Flos, the Place in the Park is a community hub. We're here in Florence Park in Oxford, and we really have a whole range of things going on. The building used to be a children's centre actually, but was decommissioned in 2017. So in 2018 the community came together, formed a community campaign, and then the community group that was running that campaign actually took on the running of the building and set up a community benefit society. We do a whole range of things here, really along the themes of food, nature and families. The midwives are based here, the NHS midwives, as well as there's a cafe, there's a plastic-free refill shop. We run lots of activities for young children, we have a nursery, and we also take part in local community projects around food poverty and repurposing disused spaces. So the idea of Flos really is to create a hub that is reaching all different members of the community for different purposes and trying to combine having a socially impactful and charitable purpose with running a business, a traded business. We're registered as a community benefit society, which means we have members, and those members come together once or twice a year to vote on key motions. We have trustees. We also are a charitable community benefit society, so we have an asset lock, which means that any surplus or profits which the organisation made go directly back into the community and serving the community around here. So we try and work on cooperative principles in that sense as well, because there's members involved, there's a trustee board, we don't really have a CEO, we have multiple different managers who run different parts of the organisation. So that's kind of how we're organised as a structure. Quite near the beginning of our journey, around 2018 or 19, we got some support from Power to Change, and through that grant with Power to Change we were linked up with an advisor from CoOp Futures. We were able to go to her really with whatever kind of challenge we had at the time and sort of, discuss what would she be able to help us with. And at that point we really needed help with getting all of our organisational policies in order. We had the basics, the essentials that you need to open a building, but as we were growing and starting to take on a cafe, running a nursery, running all sorts of community services, you need an awful lot of infrastructure and policies in place, and often the time and knowledge amongst the staff isn't necessarily there to make that happen. So it's very useful to have someone with a bit of extra capacity and also some skills and knowledge in that area. And then later on, we were thinking of taking, there was a cafe based in our building, and we were thinking of taking that in-house, so we would start running that cafe. And we did that, and then there was all sorts of questions around the kind of organisational structures that you need, what's legal, what's not legal, what's best in terms of being profitable but still having an asset lock. So there's quite a lot of sort of technical questions around that. And so CoOp Futures helped us with that research around identifying what kind of organisational structure we would need now that the cafe was in-house and the kind of level to which we were trading had increased. So to remain as a cooperative structure but still be legal, we needed some advice on how to manage that process basically. So Co-operative Futures helped us research that.